Okay, we are here for the first, hopefully
Inaugural.
the first of inaugural, not the penultimate, the opposite of the penultimate, really. The green lights, five red lights.
Opposite
away
of the
we
old.
go. This is I should probably just restart at this point. What's up, everybody?
Opposite of the
My name is Nick. I'm here with my three idiot brothers, and
Nice.
this is our podcast. We love F1. We always have. Grew up watching it with our dad, and unfortunately, he's Italian. He's a Ferrari fan, so born into a dynasty of heartbreak. But we're here, and look, we've been planning on doing this for a long time. This is the first episode. We have no idea what we're doing or what we're talking about, but we just wanted to get on here and say what's up. So before we get into any real topic, Tom, then James, then Daniel, who are you, and what are you doing here?
Yes, that starts with me. What am I doing here? I was forced here. I did not want to be here, but I'm here not by choice, but because I love my brothers and I love F1. So at the end of the day, this is something that all the boys have bonded over. We've come to love, come to appreciate, and come to spend a lot of time together. Not only with each other, but with friends and especially with our family as well, which is amazing. So this is it's been beautiful. Love F1. James, take it from there.
Yeah,
Or Salacious James?
Salacious James, as they call him.
Yeah, that is my screen name.
I'm a big lover of Fernando Alonso.
If you look up Bradley Cooper, his birth name is not Bradley Cooper. My birth name is not Salacious James, but it's going to be a coffee table name in the next 10 years. Just you wait. I am a Formula One super fan. It's basically the only sport I follow. Never wasn't much of a player early in my life. Never really played too much F1 aside from on the PlayStation. But yeah.
Wait, sorry, are you telling everyone that you're not an F1 driver? Is that what you're trying to discern?
Well, it's like a lot
Just so everyone's aware, I never
Sure.
drove an F1.
a lot of people grow up like big hockey fans and like they're huge fans of watching it, and it's because they grew up playing hockey. I never grew up playing F1. You didn't really have that connect that you do to every single other sport. But
I didn't grow up playing F1.
I'm also not connected to any other sport, so I love
So
F1.
by default,
and I wanted to have a podcast about something, and F1's about the only subject I know anything about. So here I am.
all right, to round it off, Dean, otherwise known as Daniel, government name, but you're going to know him as Dean. Dean, what's up? All the way from New Zealand.
Yeah,
A little bit of Dan on that.
in New Zealand, but no, I'm the youngest out of all of these guys, so this was just kind of forced upon me. Not an actual fan, but no, love F1, love everything about it, and super excited to just be chatting shit about it with everyone here. So I think it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, love it. Okay, so for anyone that's listening, all three of you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put out one episode a week. It's going to be anything from breaking news. We're going to cover our fantasy league on Grid Rival, which gets pretty heated and pretty retarded at the same time, but it's going to be fantastic. You can follow along with that.
Ooh,
We're
we're
gonna
dropping
do
an hour
also,
on the
like-
first episode. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
we
coming
said
back,
last
brother.
week.
It's coming back.
We're
It
going
is
to
coming back.
do like
Big
breaking
comeback.
news. We're going to do like driver profiles. We're going to do like one of the things I love most about F1 is it's like the intersection of like sports and business. And so we're going to cover like, how sponsors have affected it. We're going to do like the history of certain tracks, driver profiles, like significant people within F1. And then of course, every race and, breaking piece of news that comes out of it. So if you're interested in that, if you want to know, if you're just getting an F1 and you want to know what the hell DRS is or why there's so many different tires, this podcast is for you. If you are a longtime fan, James and Tom both sold themselves short. They're F1 experts, so we can speak some high level shit. So
With that
this
being
is-
said, slight correction, DRS is no longer a thing.
boom, there you go. Okay, well look
We don't
at
have
that.
DRS
Already
anymore. We
making me
DRS
look
with
like
drag
an idiot.
reduction system, which would
Redundant
open up
episode.
and create less downforce so you could go faster in a straight line. Now we have what's called, James, the overtake button.
The overtake button.
Are you on mute?
Am I on mute?
The overtake
Am I on
button.
mute?
We now have the
Yeah,
overtake.
the
button.
overtake
I don't know enough about overtake yet, but it should be great.
I do know you can do it anywhere in the track, which should make it interesting. We'll see if people just
Which should be
gravitate
very
towards
interesting.
where-
So IndyCar has had this. IndyCar has had it for years.
Yeah, exactly. And the really interesting part too is with cars getting a little bit smaller. Something I've noticed as well is with the F2 rookie drivers, you see passes in places that you don't typically like. There's a lot of typical passing areas with where
Good
DRS is, right? And people that we saw do some uncharacteristic passes in the last couple of years,
Like Brazil,
Gasly,
Brazil,
Ellie.
Brazil, for example. Like Brazil, everyone passes on the main straight, the start straight.
Exactly.
It's just like a perfect DRS.
Unless you're Max.
Exactly. And in Austria,
You will
people
find a
pass
way.
on the
Yeah.
yeah. In Austria, people pass on the front back straight, the second straight, the third straight. We saw Piastri make a couple moves around T6 that we just don't normally see people do as much.
I was going to say it's an interesting point you brought that up, that people, like the rookies. Yeah, I was going to say it's an interesting point you brought up, that the rookies are really, or sorry, not rookies, but like the F2 guys will make passes in weird areas because all the rookies were making passes in weird areas. Like Piastri was actually a goat for that. As much as I'm not a huge fan of the guy, he's a goat for making like fucked up, weird, deep dive, like inner, like. He'll take a line that no one else would, but to pass.
That's another thing. He's just
but
got,
wasn't that
racecraft?
That was also Behrman this year too, right? We saw so many insane overtakes by Behrman in unconventional corners.
Yeah, Behrman's
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
and also
it's going to be a very interesting guy to watch.
Well, and now basically going into this new season in 2026, I mean, what a perfect time to start this podcast because everything's changing from teams to team principals to driver lineups. We have literally full new cars.
We have a brand new team coming in, like a brand new from the ground up. We have Audi, Sauber. Which is essentially another brand new team, but fully rebranded, and then of course Audi brings all of their race tech from years of rally and the fact that Audi refuses to lose. You have to remember that Audi in every motorsport event they've been in, they refuse to lose. You have to remember
it's kind of like James refusing to booze, right?
That's not true, James. Hold that line up.
Yeah, so I think we're picking up too.
I got some Scotch on.
Yeah, listen, like there's a million and one things to talk about, and we plan on talking about all of them, whether you listen or not. But if you do decide to listen, buckle up for an incredible ride. You've got four guys that literally watch every single race, every practice. We are obsessed with this stuff, and we've tried to get a lot of our friends into it over the years as well. And if you're one of those friends listening that hasn't gotten into it, fuck you. And if you're one of those friends that has gotten into it, thank you very much. And there's going to be so many more of you because we are just going to put out a bunch of content that you may or may not like. And I think this year is going to be absolutely insane. We've got literally Adrian Newey at Aston Martin. We've got like a whole new recalibrated Red Bull team, which could be very good or very bad. We've got new powertrains in like
smaller
Mercedes
cars
that are going to be crazy. McLaren just like dominated the last season, other than Max, who was.
What do we drop, James? We dropped the MGU-H, and we still have the MGU-K.
Yeah, the MGU, or is it the other way around?
I think it's the MGU-H that they dropped. So cars have gotten simpler in a better way.
You're right.
But smaller, which is so nice. Like, do you guys think that, like, with all the new shit that's coming out this year, like, do you think Monaco might actually be a fun race to watch?
Nope.
Like,
I always have fun watching Monaco, but I don't think the cars are as small as they were back in the 50s and 60s when you could pass.
When you still,
it was hard even back then.
Yeah.
Does anyone have the the size difference? Like just off the
it's what is it, 20 centimeters. They go by millimeters. So I think it's 200 millimeters. Yeah, which is like 200 millimeters is 20 centimeters.
Yeah, you're very familiar with what 5 millimeters looks like, so it shouldn't be hard to figure out the difference.
I think
nice average car length.
Yeah, dude.
The world average car length difference.
I think the
So
difference.
5
millimeters,
millimeters,
that's massive.
give or take. Give or take. On a nice
think
day, if it's not chilly out, maybe 6 to 7.
I think it's 3 and 4
Give or
inches
take.
are the differences. 3 and 4 inches.
Yeah, I mean that makes the world of a difference for some
Yeah,
guys.
so I think
Anyways,
And for
it's
some of the drivers, it
200
will.
millimeters, 200 millimeters less width, thinner, and
Okay.
then length, overall length.
Yeah, it's 3 and 4 inches. I can't remember which one's which, but when you do the translation, which is hilarious because that's really, but it looks noticeable in the image.
Okay, so no, the overall length.
okay, so while you're looking that up, Tom, I do want
Yeah.
to.
So it's right here. It's right here. So wheelbase down from 3,600 millimeters to 3,400, a 200 millimeter reduction. Overall width reduced from 100, or reduced by 100. And then
Just
that's
as Al Pacino said, it's a game of inches. Okay, it always is.
Ooh.
Okay, before we, since this is our first inaugural episode and it's obviously absolutely horrible so far, I want to round this out by quickly going through the 2026 lineup. So I'll list every driver in the team, and then I want predictions for 1, 2, and 3 at the end of the year. Okay, so obviously we've got McLaren, Norris, and Piastri. Nothing changes there. Red Bull, we've got the absolute GOAT Verstappen, and then young Hadji. That's Isaac Hadjar. Aston Martin, we've got our Canadian brethren, Lance Stroll, and of course the God himself, God Lonzo. Haas, our American brothers, Ocon and Behrman. Williams, we've got Sainz and Alboni.
Smooth
Cadillac,
operator.
Cadillac, welcome to the grid, Cadillac.
Welcome.
Bottas and Perez, two absolute legends coming back to the fold. Ferrari, of course, my man crush, Charles Leclerc. We've got Charles Leclerc. And
Old Chuck.
Hamilton. Of course, Mercedes. We've got the company man George, and then Kimi
Osama bin Russell and Talibinelli.
Cue the music. Alpine, we've got fresh from Turkey with a sexy hairline, Gasly, and young Colapinto. And then RB, of course, the
only rookie on the grid.
Yeah,
The only rookie.
and Limberland, right?
Yeah, only
Arvid
one
Limberland.
rookie this year.
And then to round
He's
it
the
out,
only rookie.
Well,
to round
we've
it
got
out, boys, hold
Bottas
up.
and
Sorry, to
Perez.
round it out, we've got Audi with Okenberg and old Bort. That's Bortoletto. Okay. Tom, then James, then Dean. Give me the top 3. This is total. Obviously, this is like ridiculous because the season hasn't even started yet. The cars haven't even been revealed yet.
I'd love to hear
half.
James
Two
first.
half.
I'd love to hear James's first.
I'll go first.
James.
Yeah, I wonder who James. Who are you gonna choose?
No. I'll go first.
No, I'm cutting in.
So-
you said it. I choose.
Get your mouth away from that microphone, boy.
You said it. Wow.
I'm cutting it.
I choose. So for my first place, I'm going to choose a Mercedes driver, Russell. I think
Wow,
Russell
Russ
is
gets it.
Okay,
extremely
okay.
consistent. I think the Mercedes.
You think Merc has made that much?
I'm leaning on them being the
They're that much ahead of everyone else in terms
yeah,
of
I'm
engine
leaning
development.
on it. I think
Yeah.
Red Bull's also said some things about like keep with us for the first couple months, blah blah blah. Like there was also a lot of
But everyone loves this time of the year is like the sandbag century. Like everyone loves the sandbag right now.
But Mercedes is so engine, like they are engine gods, like with this, especially with the electric stuff, right? Like or the more hybrid
Yeah,
stuff.
It's true. That's why they're providing engines for what, like 60% of the grid.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, James.
I
1,
think
2,
we're
3.
gonna
What
get
is it?
Piastri P2, because I think Norris
So
is
Russell first, then Piastri.
Russell, Piastri, and then Max. And I think it's going to be tight. I think McLaren's going to be because they're the customer team of Mercedes. Their car is going to be super strong. Their aero is going to be super strong. Piastri tends to do a little bit better racing than Norris does. Norris does better in qualifying, but I don't think they're going to have the car advantage. And I would Piastri has more room to improve too. he's more recently adjusted to a new driving style, whereas Lando Norris has been accustomed to this for 5+ years now, right? Like I think I it's going to be very tight between those two. I think they're one of the most closely matched drivers on the grid. But I think Piastri might have a stronger year.
Interesting fact about the two of them as well. You have to remember this is Lando's third iteration of F1 cars, which is actually really interesting.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
Right?
that is.
This is his third different.
Let's not.
Alonso. God, Alonso's done this is now it's probably
God, Lonzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
it's 20.
he's on his eighth iteration, maybe. Probably.
Okay, so James, 1, 2, 3. Russell,
Yeah,
Piastri,
Russell.
Max.
Yeah, and I think
Russell, Piastri, Max.
Yeah,
Okay.
think Max will. I think Max will get that position later in the season. I think the Red Bull's going to be. I think Red Bull's going to develop how they always do. They're going to develop stronger. I think they're going to. I expect them to not
Ruin Hadjar.
Honestly, Red Bull is 100% make or break this year. Like if Ford being their powertrain,
but it is the
partner,
Red Bull powertrain, quote unquote. Right?
It's going to be make or break.
It's Ford powertrain in name alone.
It's Ford Red Bull powertrain. So
and they don't have Newey anymore too, so that's
for sure. Like if I don't know, man.
Okay, who wants to predict?
Undertake as a not. So Mercedes, for example, Mercedes is they build cars. They build millions of cars every year, and they sell millions of cars every year, right? What? For a company like Red Bull, who had over the years, they always had a proper automotive company behind them. They had Infinity, and then they had Renault, and then they had Honda. Now Honda's fucked off. Now they have Ford. So I don't know. I think they're going to be probably the most interesting one, especially because they're only supplying themselves. They supply.
Get to it. Get to your prediction.
They supply They supply Red Bull, and they supply. Okay, so my fucking prediction. What do I say? I'm honestly I believe James as well. I'm saying that Osama bin Russell. I think Russell will potentially get the fucking championship.
Wow.
That would be pretty sick. I mean, hey,
if that car comes out pumping, man, that guy is a fantastic driver. He drives with a lot of respect, a lot of grit, and he's just overall. As much as I love to hate Russell, I do love Russell.
I'm back on the Russell.
So yeah, I have a lot of belief that he's.
I only didn't like him when he whines and complains. When he's like, "Well, Max is a bully." It's I'm like, okay, calm down, bro.
But now
other than that, but he's such a sick driver. When you look at especially the last 2 years,
you know what he is?
Once I think what we got to see is when he was with Hamilton, and he was better than Hamilton when they were on a team together. That really proved himself, and then. Especially last year, some of the wins that he had were just incredible, top tier racing.
And you know what, too?
Passing.
There's this weird feeling, whenever you see someone on the podium that you want to see on the podium, when Hadji got his podium, when fucking Hulkenberg got his podium, when Hulkenberg got his podium, every F1 fan ever was it was beautiful.
Yeah.
But when someone like Hadji got his podium, that's awesome. But every time Russell gets a podium, I don't hate the fact that he got a podium. I'm happy.
I love to see it. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
So,
exactly. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Russell number
2
and 3.
Russell, Max. I think Russell and Max will have a fucking deadly head-to-head. Russell, Max. I want to say Norris, but I feel like Norris is going to be on the back foot this year. I feel like he's going to not be
regroup.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's going to regroup as much, but I don't want to say Piastri because that just rearranges what James said. So,
but Max being P2, you think Max?
You know what? I'm going to throw Talbinelli.
Nice. Wow.
Cue the music.
Tell him.
All right. Okay,
Robin.
Tom. Okay, so Tom, say it again. What was it? It's
Okay, I'm saying Russell first. I'm saying Russell first. As long as that fucking engine performs, Russell first. Max second. Again, as long as the engine performs. This is going to be the most interesting thing of everything. As long as these engines perform. Max, Russell, Max, Talabinelli.
Nice.
Okay, Dean.
Nice.
Prediction.
I like the Russell show for P1. I don't think I want to put Alonso at P3 because Newey's been working on the car. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but Newey has been working on that 2026 car like last year and when he joined Aston Martin. So I want to for P3 I want Chuck, I want Charles Leclerc or Fernando Alonso. I kind of think that those two can get it. For P2, I kind of got to put Max there. I don't know if the Red Bull will actually be able to. I don't know if Red Bull will be able to pull the car together to actually make it a P1. But Max is also just a god. So I think P2 for Max, and then P1. I like this Russell show. I think I have to hop on this Russell train with you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Three
Yeah, I think
Russells. Holy shit.
Russell, Max, Chuck. Russell, Max, Charles Leclerc.
Russell, Max, Chuck.
That's what a confident man staking his opinion at the outset will do. Look at all the
we've been saying we've said for years that we think Russell will be a world champion. If this is the year, then so be it. Okay. I'm gonna mix these up a little bit.
Put on stake right now.
They gamble 20 on stake. Okay.
Believe in that. Believe in that.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it up here and
so funny.
I'm gonna mix it up here and go something crazy. Okay, I'm saying Max again. Max wins another one. Max comes back.
Crazy.
I would love that.
Alonso second.
Let's go.
And then I'm saying he places second this year, possibly first, possibly third, but he places podium, places top 3, and then he retires after this year. So Max, God Lawns. And then I'm going to throw Russell in third because I think you're right. Mercedes has it all, and I think Russell is set to. I think Kimi will be a world champion at some point, but it's too early. So
not yet.
Let me get a quick James, Tom, Dean, then me. Just a quick recap of the 3, and then we're going to cut the first episode. All right, James, what is it? Quick top 3.
Yeah, top 3. It's got to be Russell, Piastri, Max.
Tom.
Russell, Max. Fuck, who did I say third? Kimi. Talabinelli.
Talabinelli, Dean.
It'll be Russell, Max, and Chuck or Alonso. I can't make up my mind.
Fuck, dude. We forgot about Chuck, man.
No, we did.
I want him to, man. Except Ferrari.
The rumors about Ferrari.
I'm looking at a picture of Chuck right now. I'm not forgetting about him. If anything, I'm trying to forget about him. It's just like
he's my wallpaper.
Like better to have loved than lost than to never loved at all. No, I've lost. I've lost years after year after year. Okay,
I've suffered heartbreak for decades.
Better to love the same person 5 years in a row and lose them every single time.
Okay, stop that.
All right, producer, cut the music. Okay, my final prediction is
there goes
Max.
our Nougat sponsorship.
I think Max comes back to clinch it like the absolute goat.
There goes any sponsorship.
Yeah. Well, guys, if any sponsors are listening, we'll brush it up. All right, we'll fix it.
We can cut that out. I promise.
Think about
or we can add anything in post.
Think about how spongy Nougat is and how it could just soak up all of that.
Okay,
terrible,
James is obsessed with Reese chocolate nougat bars. If anyone's wondering what the
hell everyone knows.
Yeah.
So shut the hell up about that for a second. Okay. Final prediction, Max, Alonso, and company man Russell. And thank you all so much for listening to the first episode. Hopefully there are 100 more of these or hundreds and hundreds more of these.
Yes.
It would be nice to get some listeners. So if you like it, let us know. Again, 4 brothers. My name is Nick, my younger brother Tom, my younger brother James, and my youngest brother Daniel. We literally love this shit, and we will be talking about it whether you're listening or not for the foreseeable future. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Love
you.
you
Thank you all
guys.
for coming out.